So I'll be flying solo tonight, but that's not a big deal. Um, so what I'm gonna be doing? Let me cover this up real quick. Okay, it didn't help much. Let me turn it up though. Whoa, that's a lot. Holy shoot. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be breaking down just kind of some college basketball. My whiteboard fell, but just breaking down some college basketball games from tomorrow to Tuesday. There's not really anything on Wednesday. The only game I'd watch on Wednesday is that game between Northern Alabama and Mississippi State, but I'm not gonna be going into that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put this thing back up. I don't think I can, but we're gonna try. Oh yeah, that's not sturdy, but if it falls, it falls. Okay, I have got a tack right here. I kind of had it holding it up. Oh shoot. I'm gonna put it right there. The AC's blowing right now, so that's kind of whatever. But anyways, all right. Whatever, it can stay there. I don't grab. So first game, I actually have Florida and Arizona. Oh man, this marker's been through it, man. Listen, it's gonna be a great game. That Las Vegas mid-season tournament, that's gonna be a good one. I'm pretty sure, and I'll go ahead and write it down too. But I know it also includes Villanova and BYU. This is amazing 4-team set we got right here. I'll just put Las Vegas tourney. Now here's the thing. Florida as defending national champions. This first game is really going to tell on kind of what the regime is around them coming back, seeing if they can improve or just kind of stay stagnant, or if they're going to take a step back. I think everybody expects them to take a step back. Obviously, they did lose a few people, but they still got Alex Condon. They still got Cheney Lou or whatever. I don't really know. But this is a test against Arizona. I mean, on a neutral site, this is going to tell a lot, not only about Florida, but also about Arizona. I'm not big on Arizona. I won't lie to you. But this is going to be big right here. I mean, in my eyes, I have Florida winning. I really think the SEC is going to be just as powerful this year as it was last year, because all those mid teams kind of strengthened, and the top teams kind of fell down a little bit, like Florida, Auburn did a little bit, Alabama did, Tennessee did too. Kentucky came up a little bit. Arkansas was that big jump too, but I think the SEC is going to be a big mosh pit this year. I do have Florida win this game, though. Like I said, I'm not big on Arizona. Last year was kind of just a flop, really. I mean, they went to the tournament. They lost, third? Who did they lose to? I think they lost to, Duke, which is really tough, especially since Duke had Cooper Flag went on that run. But really, it was a flop. I think Arizona was really shooting for a 3 or 2 seed. I think they got a 4, maybe 5. I think they got a 4. But it was still kind of a flop. I think they were hoping to make the Elite Eight. And that's where I had them making the Sweet 16. So I think I had that right. I had Florida as my national champion. So, I mean, I still think that Florida's got the edge over Arizona for sure. Moving on to this Villanova BYU game, and I said in the other video, I said Villanova's probably got one of the biggest improvements in all of college basketball this year. Bringing in Coach Kevin Willard over Kyle Neptune, that's a big deal. I think a lot of people are not stressing on that enough. We saw how good Kevin Willard did with Maryland. I think we're going to see a big difference in Villanova. They have McCaden Lewis. Again, Devin Askew is injured, but they have him. They still have T. Perk. They still got I think they still got Duke Brennan, or they brought in Duke Brennan. But I think it's going to be a really improved Villanova team. And BYU, they're ranked 8. Man, I gotta say, I'm not big on BYU. I'm not huge on them. Listen, I do whatever the freshman dude's name is, Dinbasta or whatever his name is. There's been a lot of conversation around him being kind of the X factor, as it was with Duke and Cooper Flagg, but I have no sense in believing that as of right now. I just don't think it's there. I don't think the spark is there as far as the BYU. Gosh dang it. I think this is going to be the best game for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think should be. This game definitely has some potential too. I don't know why my marker's getting cooked. I actually know why, but it's not relevant. But yeah, I mean to pick between Villanova and BYU is like picking between a crowd favorite and an underdog, or a crowd favorite. Like it's like picking between the popular kid and the nerd on who's going to do better on like an exam, because you know the nerd's going to have a good chance, but everybody's picking the popular kid. Very weird analogy, but with that being said, I'm actually going to pick Villanova. You can say I'm a biased fan. I've already said this so many times, but I do think Villanova's going to surprise some people. Do I think BYU is going to be the first ranked team to fall? Absolutely not, because it's going to be Arizona. So that's kind of funny. All right. I think also on Monday, another game, just leave it. Another game I also want to point out, oh my gosh, bro, this marker, is High Point and Furman. What is that? There's a field of 68, oh yeah, in Winthrop and Queens. I think they open up, right? Open up the season of college basketball. Two little games, but I think they should be close. I do have Queens. I think Queens is taking a big step too. Kind of the Villanova situation, but not really. And then High Point and Furman. High Point takes a little bit of a step back, losing some of their guys. But well, what is it, the Gus Bus or whatever, something like that, or was that somebody else? I think that was High Point, but that's fun. I really like High Point again though. They had a great season last year. I think a lot of people picked them to upset. Don't remember who it was, but I remember in the tournament a lot of people had them as a Cinderella, and I did too. I liked High Point, but that wasn't how it went last year. Maybe it was Purdue. I think it was Purdue. A lot of people had them over Purdue. Obviously, you wouldn't right now, but March Madness is a different story. I do love High Point this year, and I think they're going to continue kind of the success that they had last year and carry it on. So from the Tuesday slate, we got Duke and Texas. This is really interesting. Texas losing Dylan Mitchell. I wasn't big on him, but now he's went to St. John's. I think Rick Pitino is a great coach. I think St. John's is going to be really good, but we're not talking about them. Duke and Texas. Texas is one of those sneaky teams that could probably creep up on a team like Duke, but I don't think it'll happen. John Shire, like Chandler said, John Shire finally has these Duke guys playing defense, which is not a style that Coach K had them playing, which had led them to some losses that they shouldn't have dropped. John Shire is not as good of a coach as Coach K yet, for sure, because obviously he doesn't have the natties to speak for. He doesn't have the tournament Final Fours to speak for. He doesn't have 1, 2. I don't know. You get the point. He's not got the reputation that Coach K did, but right now he's a safer coach for Duke. Safer. I think that's a big thing to point out. He's safer. He's in my opinion, I favor him more than Coach K in games that Duke should be favored in. I like Duke in this one. It's on a neutral site, the Dick Vitale Classic or something I think it's called. I like Duke in this game. I think it's going to be a good one. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any Monday games I'm missing or Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. No, this might be on Monday. But, yeah, American at Wake Forest. Or maybe it's on your side. I think it's in Wake Forest. But, Wake Forest, I think they've taken a little bit of a step this year, too. American's not an easy opponent. I think Chandler just had this game on here because it's one that might need to check on. I mean, I have Wake Forest. It's not big right here. That's kind of the only huge games we got this week. Really, you can take out these three. I actually wouldn't take out this one. This is going to be a good one. But you can take out Winthrop Queens. You can take out American Wake Forest. And it'll still be a good one. Anyways, that'll probably be it for me. It's a little late, so I had to kind of get this one out. But that's not a big deal. So yeah, that'll be it for me. Hope you guys get a good start on college basketball. I know I will. Tomorrow, definitely, I'll be checking up on those early games in school. I think see what I'm saying? I'll just go ahead and take this off. This is stupid. I need to get some actual hangers. These are bad. But I'll try to watch every game I can tomorrow for sure. Especially that Villanova BYU game, Florida Arizona, stuff like that. But Winthrop and Queens starting off college basketball tomorrow. I think at 9 a.m. I'll be tuning into that during school. Don't tell anybody, but that's gonna be it from me. I think me and Chandler might do an episode Thursday. We're gonna see how that goes. Try not to get a little banner going because I already know what game we're gonna be disagreeing on. That's something for Thursday. But that'll be it from me. Market toss, 2 market toss, mic toss. I'm kidding. I just yanked the cord. Anyways, that'll be it for me. And as always, roll tide roll.